not nasty. It's just
lube, eating, inserting.
But I'm saying if you're gonna eat, use coconut oil. It's great.
Amen.
No.
Or you want whipped cream? That's nasty. And
no, nothing. That's how you get infections.
That's what I'm saying. Coconut oil is natural. It's organic.
Go hard or go home, baby.
That's what I'm saying.
Nigga, you gotta get
lasting impressions.
That's all I'm saying.
No.
You gonna remember me, goddammit.
Coconut oil, man.
Trifling. Every single time.
You the nigga that gave me that shit.
Not trifling.
Shiny lips.
Yeah, trifling.
Hey, let's start the show. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of In Case This Is It. Hi. Guys. I always start off so awkward.
That was so awkward.
Every fucking time. I don't know why I do this. Like, it's not the 50th episode?
I don't know.
You gotta find a good introduction.
I'm sorry.
Why don't you just pre-record it and just keep playing it?
You know, because I want people to see me progressively get not shy.
Less awkward. You know, Sanjay, last episode you weren't as awkward as the first episode. Right. So, you know, you're doing better.
Wait, is that recording? Yeah, we're good.
I hope so.
I hope so. Shit, let's get into the show. What we doing?
Yo,
it's been a minute. We had a freestyle one.
We did.
But then we had a week off. Then we had 2 weeks off before that.
Yo, very random.
Mm-hmm.
Since you did that, I hope so. I was scrolling through social media the other day.
Okay, wait. Is this your random thought?
Nah. Okay. I was scrolling through social media the other day, and I saw this video of Ray J introducing Kodak Black to Donald Trump.
Yeah.
I was like, and somebody posted like, why are Ray J, Kodak, and Donald Trump in the same room?
Did he free him from jail, though?
Yeah, Kodak was freed by Donald. He loves Donald. Like,
shit. Wouldn't you ride for Donald? That nigga took you out of jail?
Hell yeah. And
I'm like, build a wall.
That motherfucking Freddie Martin cheating, bro.
I love you.
I don't.
Wow. That hurts.
Oh my God.
That hurts.
Now when you talk about build a wall.
It's a joke. I'm just saying, you can see from Kodak perspective.
Well, also Kodak's not the smartest pickle in he's not the smartest pickle. So anything that is benefiting him, he's like, I'm for it.
That'd be fair though.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta keep it simple, I guess. I don't know.
But yeah, I don't understand Ray J.
Yeah,
they were having dinner or something.
Yeah.
I will say though, this man does a lot for his mother, which I find cute. He loves his, like, it was her birthday.
As he should.
Yeah,
it's weird if you don't like mom.
That's what I'm saying.
I know, but like, I feel like, because I don't know how much Kodak makes. I don't know his yearly incomes, but I know that compared to other people, he's probably not making as much. But maybe he is. I don't know.
Shit.
I don't know. But like, he threw his mother like a party.
The surprise thing.
Yeah, the surprise party for his mother. He did that. Brought all of the family over, and she looked very happy. And of course, he was like giving her gifts there. But then he did a part 2 where he brought her a Porsche. And like was like, Ma,
is mom gonna drive that though?
Probably. I mean,
Porsche.
It wasn't like a big Porsche. It was like a sedan Porsche.
Okay. I thought it was like the fucking 911.
No.
Yo, can you imagine?
It was like a very tasteful.
whipping it.
It was a very tasteful car for like a Haitian mother.
Bumping her son and shit.
But it was so cute because like he was like, oh yeah, the police are outside. They want to know something about the house. And then she goes outside and she's like, psych, Porsche. And then I was
that's
like,
fine.
damn, that's cute.
That's one of my dreams. I want to like. Not a car, but I want to like get. Cause my mom has this dream of like getting a property in Jamaica, like to retire. So I want to like just set it up, like, oh, let's go on vacation.
And just show her the house.
Keys to a fucking.
I want to bring my mom on a vacation.
That's memorable, bro.
Like I want to plan a good ass vacation for her. Just me and her, just travel and just because I feel like she don't do shit. Like she really don't do shit.
Yo, to be honest, and you see how you just came back from your family trip. Families very rarely do that. Like my family's about to do a Cancun trip, and the last time we did that, yeah, it's in July. And the last time that we did that was when my uncle got married, and we went just because he was getting married.
No, correction, my brother. Black families rarely do.
Yeah, you're right.
White people love that shit,
bro.
They like shit 3 times a year.
You're supposed to do that.
No,
right?
you're right.
It kind of brings the family together.
You're right. All right, let's get into random thoughts before we fucking segue this whole damn episode and turn to a freestyle number 2.
It wasn't a bad episode.
No, it really wasn't. But I think I'm gonna keep it freestyle whenever Miss Freddy's not here.
Or somebody's not around.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay.
All right. Who wants to go first?
I mean, I'll go first. My random thought is, Spirit Airline ain't that bad, bro.
I agree.
Hear me out.
I agree.
It's really not that bad. It's the people that take Spirit, not the airline.
I will give you a story about Spirit. You tell me if it's the people or if it's the airline.
Because when I was coming back from PR, from Puerto Rico, the flight was great. My seat was cheap. Yeah, there was no snacks. And there's no TV to watch.
Right.
But this is why you download podcasts.
And
we have iPhones in our fucking pocket. Like, yeah.
There's no leg room.
See, that's where you fuck up, brother. I always get an emergency seat.
Oh, you get it by the window?
Yeah.
That's smart.
Or just emergency the aisle. Because, I'm a strapping young man. I just go up to the desk. I was like, hey, is there any seats for emergency seating? And there always is.
I will tell you
nobody want that shit.
I got two stories for you.
And they look at me and be like, this nigga like you can help when some shit goes down.
Yup.
And they're like, right this way, sir.
That's smart as hell.
It doesn't work all the time, but 9 times out of 10.
Buy the cheapest ticket and go to get the emergency seat. That's smart as shit.
I just fucking put my business out there, but
I went on a trip to Florida with my mom. It wasn't a fun trip. It was more like somebody in our family passed away. But we took Spirit. And I swear, me and my mom did not think we were gonna make it. There was turbulence.
That's not the plane's fault.
No. Listen. There was turbulence, right? And they had a hard time landing. We went around the area for us to land 4 times. We were shaking back and forth. Granted, they did their part. The thing that fucked me up is when we were landing, there was like, "Welcome to Disneyland, guys."
Oh, there ain't no jokes after that. I don't want to hear no jokes after that shit, bro.
I thought I was
Get me the fuck off this shit. No, I agree with that shit.
Who says welcome to Disneyland after I almost died? Literally every flight attendant sat down. We thought 4 times. We had to go around 4 times because we couldn't land. And this nigga was like, welcome to Disneyland.
Hey, yo. All right, so if it was Delta, would that have been all right?
No, nobody said welcome to Disneyland.
Okay, so it was a family trip, right? So I purposely, because when it comes to flying, my mom's bougie as shit. It's like JetBlue or
mine
like,
too.
You know what I'm saying? So I purposely didn't tell her we're taking Spirit until we got to the airport. Dog, I wish I recorded it.
She's
she damn near had a fucking aneurysm in that airport. When I pulled them tickets out, she's like, fucking Spirit, nigga. She's like, Jesus Christ. Y'all. That shit, bro, I was in that airport crying.
Nigga said, if you fly Spirit, you turn it into a spirit. And I heard...
Spirit ain't that bad, bro.
I agree.
It's really not, bro. Even the flight attendant was on my way. The flight back to Boston. Even the flight attendant was funny because the fucking So it was like they do announcements like we're gonna land in 30 minutes, blah blah blah, and they start going around collecting trash. And the guy was like, "Hey, we're gonna come through with trash. If you see any trash, just help us out by taking the trash and putting it in the bag." And right after that, he's like, "All right, we're gonna do a fun exercise. We don't usually do this. We're gonna do a fun exercise. Everybody, we're gonna do a stretch to wake us up, get off the flight." And he's like, "Stretch your arms out like this." Everybody's on the plane. I didn't do it. I was watching. I was fucking making shit was good. I was in the emergency aisle, locking shit down.
Doing what you're supposed to do.
You know what I'm saying? I was alert. But he's like, "Everybody stretch your arms out like this." And he's like, "Everybody stretch your arms up, shake them." Everybody's shaking them. He's like, "All right, reach down to your seat." Everybody shake them. All right, while you down there, grab every piece of trash you see.
Hey, yo, got him.
And the whole plane was laughing. I was like, all right, bro, this thing is funny. You don't get that shit on Delta. You know what I'm saying?
Delta.
It's a ticket number on Delta.
Nah,
Delta, I'm playing. If you want, give me some free flights. I'm joking.
Spirit will never do again.
But yeah, that's my random thought.
I flew Spirit to go. First of all, that was the first time I flew to Vegas or California. I remember which one was. I didn't remember that the time zone switches, right?
Out west, yeah.
So I was flying by. I thought we was landing at 3:00. It hit 3:00 and it doubled back to 3:00.
My nigga off flight 8. What's that? 8-7. What's that fucking show?
828.
My nigga off flight 828.
Bro, I'm like,
5 years
I'm
later.
looking down. I see mountains. I'm like, ain't no runway down there, my nigga.
Like, when they say this plane going again?
Bruh.
That shit's fucking funny, bro.
Nah, but Spirit's not that bad, in my opinion. Yeah. In my opinion.
Not doing Disneyland again.
Nigga said, "Welcome to Disneyland." After you almost died.
I love it.
All right, who we got? Who got a random thought?
So, my random thought. So, what? All right. So this is a 2-part question. I want to know from both the man's perspective and the woman's perspective. All right. What age are we supposed to stop playing video games?
Oh.
Well, I want to know what you were answering, first of all.
I you about to say Legos. I'm like, stop playing Legos at 3. No, I'm playing. Video games, it depends on Just my opinion, or just?
I'm just looking for a man's perspective and a woman's perspective.
I mean, that's a lifetime endeavor, baby. To the day I die.
Okay.
I really plan to be the old guy that smokes a lot of weed and just play video games all day.
So you don't
hopefully
plan on changing it.
That's my dream retirement.
Okay.
You know, somewhere where I can afford, like, I mean, somewhere nice, like, you know, island somewhere, tropical, and just fucking smoking.
So you still like enjoy playing video games to this day?
Nigga,
I mean, I see
you put Madden on. Is that a question?
It's over. All right, fair enough. See, I feel like for you, it's not video games. It's just Madden.
Yeah, but it's still a video game.
All right, touche.
My bad, I didn't pour you any.
All right, so so forever essentially. What about you, Freddie?
If I knew how to play video games, I'll be into it. I just don't know how to play games.
So you have nothing against it, essentially.
No, I don't have nothing against it.
Okay. So the reason why I asked the question, I'm gonna give you like the backstory. The reason why I asked the question is because I have a friend who.
This is an intervention.
Yeah, bro.
We gotta talk.
So she messaged me and she was like, so she asked the same question: what age are we supposed to stop playing video games? And I was like, well, if you want me to keep it a buck, I haven't played video games since like high school. Unless the guys at the house, the guys at the house put the games on, I'm not gonna voluntarily go downstairs and say, oh, let's play the game, right?
Right.
And she was like, okay, I'm not crazy. So apparently,
boyfriend issues.
Yep, her boyfriend wanted to come over to the crib, and he texted her and asked her if he could bring his system. And she went off on this nigga, bro. Like, she went off.
That's kind of fucked up.
She's like, nigga, you in your 30s and you still playing video games?
No, that's foul.
I'm like, yeesh. I mean, all right.
Granted, what? Okay.
All right, I was gonna say, I'll give you the backstory. So her grandfather, he had died a little while back, and it was his birthday. So she was in her fields. She asked the nigga to come by.
All right, that's different.
And I mean, out of all the times you can say you're gonna bring
the video games, that's not the time you gonna ask. Like, can I? Nah, that's kind of fucked, dude.
You see what I'm saying?
I think it's different if she came over to his house, his system's already set up. Like, I'm asking you to come spend time with me, and you about to bring your whole video game and ignore me?
Like, what kind of attention are you gonna pay? And I agreed with her. I was like, all right, this is the one occasion where you're like, all right, my girl needs me.
Yeah, ain't no.
I'm not bringing my sister.
Time and place.
I had a dude I was with, and literally, whenever we hung out, it would be from the time that I got there. He would be playing his video games, talking to his friends, smoking his weed, do whatever he wants. And then it's like 11 o'clock and we're like, oh, it's my time. Like, it was just so weird. Like, the whole day would just be him doing...
My time is it his time or you and him?
My time. Me and him starts at 11.
I respect that, though.
No. Like, I'm with you the whole day and I'm just watching you play video games with your boys.
Yeah, but if you know your time is... See, that's bad time management on your end. Because you know your time is at 11, but I don't know why the fuck you're there. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
I'm there because I'm there because they asked me to come and spend time with them. But
but it's not your time.
You should have played video games.
I don't know how to.
That's fine.
That's all him. We should have taught you how to play video games.
I never knew.
At least you got your time. You know how many women out here would die to get their man to get off the PS5, to get off the PS5 and pay attention to. All you have to do is wait till 11. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, yo. You bugging.
I hate you. Oh, no. I don't know. I feel like he could have made some time for her. Like, if I'm with you the whole day, like, you can make some time out of your day, like, you know, to not play your video games for a little bit. Or at least find a way to incorporate it with her so that she feels included. And it's like, you guys are spending time.
That's the thing. If you're smart, get a gamer chick.
Or get a gamer chick, yeah.
Right.
Because then y'all could just game together.
See, in this situation, I think if he had just went over there, first of all, I would have just brought the system. I wasn't gonna ask her. I was just bringing the system.
That's what I was gonna say at first, but I'll let you finish.
Like, just bring the system.
Who asks?
Thank you.
If that's your girlfriend, just pull up with
just
your
bring
shit.
the system.
Granted, in that scenario with more details now, I wouldn't have brought it.
Right.
But in general, just bring the shit, bro. Like,
still, let's say in the same scenario, I'd bring it. I'd hang out with her, make sure that she's good. And then, like, I'd either play or ask if she wants to play with me or watch a video.
Or just be like, I mean, if you really want to finesse it, just be like, hey, you want to play some games, take your mind off things?
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think he...
Incorporate her, bro. You got to be more slick than that, dog. Like,
got to be quicker than that.
Like, come on, bro.
He definitely fumbled it. He could have done it differently. I feel like the intentions probably would have been better if he just played it a little different. But also, she was in her feelings, so maybe anything
he played himself.
Yeah, he was. I mean, he kind of deserved that, to be honest. I feel like any other scenario, I'd be like, she's tripping. But I think this is the one. I'm like, all right, bro. Like, come on.
He didn't think that through.
Come on. How much further you got a random thought?
My random thought is, well, it's not a random thought, but I'm learning a language.
Hey, me too.
Yeah, I saw you put your thing up. I'm
very proud of you.
Learning.
That's a great language, brother.
So I'm learning Korean. I'm right now doing it off of Duolingo, and I'm very excited because now when I like go on an Instagram and I scroll through things, I can actually read what their captions are saying. Are you okay?
Proceed.
One's busting.
I can actually read what the captions are saying, and it's just like I'm kind of geeked now because I can pick up little things.
That's awesome though. Like it's progress.
Yeah, it's progress. And then right now I'm focusing on the alphabet, which is like the vowels and the consonants. Mm-hmm. And once I get all those down through Duolingo, then I'm gonna go through like interactive apps where I'm talking to people and trying to pick up actual languages and grammar.
I can't wait for you to be able to travel.
Oh, me too.
That's over. South Korea with her, bro. I'm just gonna be there to be your protection and just let her go wild. I'm just gonna be in the shadow watching her, make sure she's good. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be at the food court
eating. Too crazy, and just let her lose her fucking mind. I'm like, just don't go too close to the North Korean border. That's all.
Your ass might get stuck, and we can't help
coming back after that. And there's so much I can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be like, listen, I gotta go home, yo. Like,
but I'm super excited about that. And then also now Creole is on Duolingo, but I feel like it's a different type of Creole.
You know that shit?
Creole? Yeah.
It's like, oh, you're just saying it's on.
No, just in case if you guys wanted to like learn a different language, Haitian Creole's on there. I want them to put more languages on because I feel like it's pretty dope.
I definitely would love to learn at least Portuguese and maybe another language.
On there.
Definitely. Because when I went to Brazil, I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Gotta learn Portuguese.
Whoa. Cool. Wrong language.
Close enough. Shit. And then I want to learn another one because one of the countries I want to move to, Portugal's one. That's why Portuguese. Another one is South Africa. But Africa has like over 2,000.
Yeah,
so I feel like I gotta learn at least something else to like, you know. To be honest, English would be fine, but I feel like it's a lazy
approach.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? At least try. I'm not saying I have to be fluent, but you know, just
to communicate, move around.
Yeah.
Dude, it gives you so much. Honestly, so I had brought up because I'm learning. Y'all know I'm learning another language too. Right. And I brought it up to my mom. She told me at the time she was 65 days strong on Duolingo. I'm like, so you wasn't gonna tell me you was learning another language, bro?
My sister, she's basically fluent in Chinese.
Get the fuck out of here.
She's taking courses in college right now.
Are you serious?
Gabby.
Ariel? Gabby?
She's smart.
That's
because when China take over, she's gonna get all the good jobs.
She Gucci.
Ni hao, xie xie.
Damn, you speak Chinese too,
Ni hao ma.
Ni hao ma. What does ni hao mean?
Hello.
Hi.
What xie xie mean?
Thank you.
Thank you. I think.
What is Mimi?
I don't.
What'd you say?
That's it.
Mimi.
I don't know Ni hao and Shan Shan from an Eddie Griffin stand up. It's legit.
I know Shan Shan from fucking Sagwa.
Sagwa. I love Sagwa. Yes. It means secret.
I ain't learned nothing else.
Mimi is secret, I believe.
And I know more Japanese words just because of anime.
Yes, I know more Korean words.
I know Japanese sounds.
Let's not turn this to a racist episode.
Rice. I'm done. The white kicking it already.
But no, I just my random topic was learning languages. How you guys feel about that? If you guys are learning anything, clearly you are.
I low key, not a language, but I want to learn the guitar, acoustic guitar. I mean, it's the same shit. Don't need to play it the same way, but I would love to learn to play acoustic guitar. But it's just a cool thing to do. But I'm already trying to write a book, so I'm chilling.
Dude, all of the above, man.
I mean, I want to do it. It's just I'm being realistic about it.
Let me tell you all the things that I'm doing right now. Or some of the things I'm doing right now.
Okay.
So I'm learning another language. Mm-hmm. I'm reading like 2 books.
Okay.
I picked back up. I picked, I be seeing that. You just came home to a new book actually, right? I picked back up swimming. I played basketball.
Wait. You can swim? Sorry, I mean cut you off.
I learned to swim when I was, sure.
Me too.
I mean cut you off, but I'm tell you why. I'm trying to learn to swim. Because I'm trying to get my diving certification next year.
Ooh.
But I want to learn how to really swim.
What's the reason that you want your diving certification?
Because that's another reason to travel.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
Dead eyes. I was like, oh, they got great diving?
Yeah, I just don't want to drown.
Yeah.
if you're
bro, I would love to, not like deep sea like down, but I would love diving. But like, dope.
I can't even float.
Oh, yeah. Dude, there's a guy that actually comes to the Y. So I go to the Y in Quincy. He comes to the Y. He has like his scuba diving going, which is like
I might have to pull up. They got classes there. I'm guessing.
Yeah, they do.
So they do.
They have classes. That's when I was supposed to learn.
I want to do that this year. 3 things: the motorcycle license.
Yep.
Swimming and my firearm. Those 3 I want.
Oh, can I do a motorcycle with you guys?
The motorcycle?
Yeah.
We're gonna let's do it.
Because we don't need that shit next year.
Yeah.
I'm trying to take up pole dancing.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because I need to work on my core. That's like one of the things I need to do for like just better health life. Yeah. But that's a good activity to pick up to do strength. You're not coming.
Go ahead. You should get a pole at the house, bro.
On that shit. Twirl. Faster. I believe in you.
Yo, we come to the house, you practice it. I got some ones. Your core looking tight.
Good job.
Keep going.
I can't. I'm trying to be serious.
We got a poll in the middle of the podcast, bro. Okay,
don't stop. I will practice on it if you do get a poll in here. But I want to do that. I want to do more roller skating. I've been going with a friend, teaching my friend how to roller skate, but I just want to pick that up again. And I'm trying to at least travel more, do more activities. I'm going to a festival, which I told Sanjay about, and then potentially maybe a concert. And I'm going to see Kevin Hart live.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
When?
July 28th.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to go to that one, man.
He wants to go to that, but he can't.
Oh, you work?
Yeah.
Yeah. That one day is weird. I can't. Whatever.
You the manager. Call out, boy.
Sorry.
Fair enough.
But yeah, trying to do more things, trying to be active, trying to figure out ways to be active without being in the gym and stuff like that.
That gym shit. All right, so I'm gonna bring it back to like what I was telling you guys. That the reason why I started picking up these activities is because I enjoy waking up to do something. Yes, like to go to the gym and just pick weights up. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that. But I don't find enjoyment waking up at 5 o'clock to go pick shit up and put shit down. That shit just gives me no pleasure. Yeah. But I will wake up at 5 o'clock and go jump in that motherfucking pool though, and I will swim my ass off.
Oh, so that's what you do.
So I wake up in the morning. I go. So I have it broken up into different days. So I have Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I go to the pool. Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday I go play basketball. And if I want to take a day off to rest, I'll just take a day off from basketball because I do that 4 days out of the week. Dude, and I enjoy it.
I'm all gym all week. That's what I love. We're opposites. Like it's just because I put headphones in.
Oh, you zone out.
Yeah. I just with the mask and stuff like that, I don't feel comfortable being in the gym. It's too much.
Oh, my gym's private, baby.
Okay, baller. If you want to be a baller,
I'm just lucky. I don't pay for none of that shit. That's it. The one downstairs, private as it gets, and then the one at my security job, it's overnight, so there's nobody there, and then I pay like $50 an hour, $50 a month for.
That's not bad.
My third gym.
This nigga be fucking that punching bag up. You seen it?
No, I have not.
He be putting it on fucking Instagram, bro.
Before I call you, I thought Nick and all them went with you this morning.
Got it.
So I was downstairs beating the fuck out of that bag,
fucking
bro.
that shit up.
And I came up, I saw them. I'm like,
my bad.
He pushed one of the bags off of the thing.
Side conversation. Okay. No, I didn't. But I wasn't here. Did you?
Oh, fair enough.
Side conversation. I want to go skydiving.
Yes.
Would you guys be down to go skydiving? I want to do more activities with you guys too because I feel like I only see you guys in the podcast.
Flashback.
And then I don't
Are you doing it attached to somebody or no?
I feel like I would have to do it attached to somebody.
I
don't know. Was you in here for that? Was you on that?
No, she wasn't.
Okay, there we go.
You don't want to explode.
Okay, you know what? Let's change the whole question. The question is, if they teach you how to do it properly, will you jump by yourself?
No.
We got one no.
If it's not a life or death situation, I'm not doing it.
We got one no. Would you? Yeah, that was back at Randolph. Yeah. What happened?
I don't know. I was trying to follow.
No, I'm down.
But I want to do skydiving. Like it's one of the things on my bucket list.
I just want to tell my mom till after.
Can we record it? That's the thing. I want to record it.
Oh, hell yes.
So we can put it on the podcast and you're like, this shit we do.
Get like a GoPro or some shit.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure that. I'm pretty sure they have their own thing.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
So activities, things that we're gonna try and do.
See who pass out or throw up.
I feel like I'm gonna smile. Because I'm giving roller coasters. If it's the same thing, that's fine.
I don't fucking roller coasters. I just don't like roller coasters. I'll take my chance at skydiving before I fucking roller coasters.
I love roller coasters.
Dude, speaking of roller coasters, I have never been on Superman.
Me neither.
And I want to do it bad, but that fucking line is so long.
Even when you get the fucking
the flash pass,
it don't work. It's still everybody
long.
Has it.
You standing right beside the same nigga with the flash pass, moving faster than him sometimes. It don't make no sense. You got to get there like right as they open and go to Superman. If you want to get on
what it is. Superman has to be your first one.
Yes.
It can't be your last one.
Yeah, bro. When it comes to attractions, if it's a lot of people, I can't do it. I was in Brazil and there's this big ass waterfall. I think it was Iguazu Fall. It's so big. It's over the border of Brazil and Argentina.
Fuck.
So there's an Argentinian side and there's a Brazilian side. Obviously, I went to the Brazil side, but literally, Argentina side, you take a taxi like 15 minutes, cross the border, and you're on that side. When I got there, bro, and keep in mind, I got there like 7:00 in the morning, early as fuck. The line.
Jeez.
I went home.
Damn,
like, bro, I can't do it though. I can't do line. And it was the COVID thing. I was paranoid as fuck. I was like, this ain't good for my mental health, nigga. I'm out. I went home, so I got a reason to go back to Brazil, I guess. But fuck that.
Yeah.
I mean, you got multiple reasons to go back to Brazil, in my opinion.
You know what? No, I'm celibate.
How we doing this again?
I am. I've been going strong.
Good for you.
I have no temptations in my life, so it's pretty easy.
But my nigga been going strong since the last episode that we recorded.
Wow.
Just cut off the mic. We're back. Grab the lotion.
I can't. Henry be forever putting people out here.
Yo, I'm not showing him no mercy.
I think the bathroom is leaking now. Shit.
Oh, that's what it is. Yo, that nigga gonna be surprised when he come to fix the pipes.
Oh,
this ain't water, yo.
You ain't supposed to flush this.
I can't.
Oh shit! You're so much for a random thought.
Oh fuck.
That was a random.
That was a random segment.
Oh shit.
Want to get into the top five?
Top five.
Top five.
All right, what we got first?
Comedian Alex Stein performed a pro-Ukraine rap song in front of Plano at a Texas city council. Yeah.
Okay, time out. Put some respect on the name. It's a councilman first. Texas councilman that happens to be a comedian.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, he's actually a councilman. Like, he's actually a government official.
Oh.
No
but
lie,
he's a comedian too, so
fire
it has
his
fun.
ass right off the back.
I think it's fun. You see, actually, if you click on
the second one.
Yeah, click on the second one. Full screen it.
So I looked it up. I thought that he was actually a comedian, and I was like, how the fuck did he get into the meeting?
It's the same as
Yeah.
He used to be a comedian. It's the same as the Ukraine president.
Got it.
I'm the proof when I'm in the booth, spitting on the mic. It's anti-vax. Putin hates all of them blacks. Putin is a bad racist.
Oh, not with the commercial, you fucking.
Do you have
gas?
First of all,
what
are we watching?
Want to escape from the prison of fat? Then you have to see this now.
Please skip that.
Dr. Lamb, a whistle.
Do you have crabs?
Put them in the ground. What? I'm the proof when I'm in the booth, spitting on the mic. It's anti-vax. Putin hates all of them blacks. Putin is a bad racist. Put them in the ground, white or brown. And I'm in plain old town. And you know you just got
Look at
found.
people sitting there like,
I'm
what
a pimp
the fuck is going on?
Unless a stack is shrimp. No, you can't stop my shine. I'm number 99. And you know I grind and shine.
What the fuck is going on?
My nigga say, yo, come with me.
One more time, I'm teaching class. This is your
Homie
homie
right here.
Zelensky is a
Over
VIP. You crazy
Look at that trying to. She's
insane.
about to fucking crack the fuck
Yo,
up.
what is
Put a
happening?
bullet in Putin's brain. You know that is the plan.
She's
I'm a
about to
Zelensky
fucking
stand.
crack up.
I love you, Vladimir Zelensky. You are so smart. What's the smell? Did somebody fart? No way. What can you say? Vaccinate me straight off gas. I love you, and I love to whine and grind all the time. And you got that sanitizer, and you know I got that Pfizer. You know I stick it in my vein.
Stop.
Put a bullet in Putin's
Break.
You
Boy.
went for the Ukraine before I go insane. Let me antibacterial my body at the party, sipping Bacardi. You know the flow, and I am a pimp, 'cause I am on the gram.
All right.
I don't know what the fuck I just watched. I really
That's
don't.
what you wanted to watch.
I have so many questions.
This isn't the first time that he's done.
I was about to say that.
It's not
This is
the
what he
first.
does.
He literally does this. So, all right. Reading up on it. So, apparently he used to speak like real serious. You know how they have their conversations at these meetings or whatever the fuck it may be. And they were paying this nigga no mind.
So that's why he started.
He was like, fuck it, you're not going to pay me no mind. I'm going to do this because he wants to get an emotional reaction out of them. And he got a reaction out of them. And he basically brought awareness to it, right? He was like, I don't want to kill Putin. And he was stupid about it too. He's like, I don't want to kill Putin. I'm a vegetarian. I was like, bro, I don't even know what the fuck that means. But
not harming.
My nigga don't believe in beef.
But yeah, no, I think it was trending all over. I didn't personally like it, but I understand what he's trying to say. Like, yo, talk about this shit.
Mean, if it's funny, I'm gonna watch it.
It wasn't funny to me. I just didn't find any of it. Wasn't funny, but
Can you remind me of ever seen what's it called, Malibu's Most Wanted?
Oh, yes. Yes, I can see that. Next topic.
I mean, can we transition into Brittany?
Sure.
Oh, she's not even on there.
She
is. No,
she is on there because I put it back in. So I'm just trying to play her.
Oh man, I'm gonna watch this relevant. She be alright, yo.
She is not alright. Free Brittany.
They're holding her ass till May 19th.
Keep it tight, Brittany. Keep it tight. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so
she don't put nothing in there, bro.
I don't think she has a choice.
She's in a woman's jail.
Oh, she about to get it popping.
Stop it. She's married. She's married.
What's she married to?
Some woman.
Exactly. She about to get it.
Seen that bitch
no.
that Birdman nigga.
You bought this
No.
6'9".
Can we not? Let's get on the topic.
You see these fingers, baby?
I could dunk.
Leave Brittany Griner alone.
I can palm other stuff than his balls.
Oh my god. I'm sorry that I did this.
Jump, man, jump.
Yeah, that's me. All right, Freddie.
Sorry, Freddie.
Okay, so background story. Brittany plays for the Phoenix Mercury. She plays with Diana Taurasi and some other people. I just follow Diana Taurasi because y'all know I love her. But she plays overseas for Russia because they pay her more over there than they do in the U.S. I guess because of the whole Russia-Ukraine thing, she's trying to leave, and probably her season's probably over too now that they're in a war. But she had some pen cartridges with her, and they held her from her flight of that, and they've had her since February 7th, actually.
Yep.
So it was way longer than March.
Yeah. They've had her since February 7th off of drug charges.
Bro,
pretty much.
they racked up a case, like a criminal case on her.
She can look up to 10 to 20 years, is what they're saying. Well, the reason why I'm kind of scared for her is because of two things. One, right now, Russia's in a war, so she's kind of like a political victim right now. That's what they're trying to speculate it as. And
she's like leverage, right?
She's leverage.
Yeah.
Especially because U.S. can't enter Russia right now. Like, because of just NATO and all the other things that
I hate to be the asshole to say this. You think the U.S. government give a fuck about Brittany?
No, I don't. I don't think it's to the extent that she's gonna be the person that is gonna start the war, but it's one of the things that is gonna be a tipping point. Like, you know, it's multiple.
All I'm saying is the U.S. isn't gonna take any measures.
They're not, because they have other things that they can't enter a war with Russia. Like, that's just plain and simple. Yeah. Like, they cannot enter a war with Russia.
No, it's not even a war. What I'm trying to say is the U.S., for example, they wouldn't like not sanction Russia to get her back. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Russia's gonna say like, hey, if you lift this sanction, we'll release her. They're just gonna be like, no. Right. That's all I'm saying. It's not as a war,
well,
you know what I mean?
Yes, I get it. But also I really do think that they are using her as a political hostage instead of really cartridges for the reason why she might be getting like 10 to 20 years. And also they're saying because she's part of the LGBTQR community.
QR?
There's an R, I think.
Bro, there's this mad letters in it now. It's
where the fuck is the R from?
I don't know, but
Romeo
there is an
Juliet.
R.
Yeah, get me canceled. Like, fuck that. Sorry.
Let me talk.
My bad, yo.
So because she's part of that LGBTQR community,
what does the R stand for?
I don't know. I just motherfucking said
like,
that.
I'm
Don't
like,
make me get brolic up in here.
Genuinely.
We'll look it up.
All right, thank you.
Trying to get this shit out.
All right, sorry, go.
Putin had like I think 7 days before they held her hostage. he had put a ban on the LGBTQ community within Russia, just saying like a ban of like don't say it, like don't say gay or stuff like that. So they're saying that also could put her in more risk of not being able to be released because she's one of the like well-known like people that are in the LGBTQ community. So it's just like they're fearing for her life because one, she's a lesbian, and two, she's American, and right now Russia has no plan on listening to anybody to release her. Like they've been trying to get in contact with her just to see if she's well, and I think they just released an image that she was alive and okay, like, you know, and she's been there since February 7th, and her wife has been like in the US actively trying to get her back. And like it's sad, and I don't think a lot of people are talking about it because it's kind of like on a lower scale than everything that's happening in the world, but like this woman is stuck in a foreign country where she probably isn't safe right now.
Yeah, it's definitely shitty. It's just I don't see how people are gonna care. I'm not even trying to be a dick. I just don't see. I mean, you're right. CNN's not gonna push it. Fox definitely not gonna talk about it. It sucks, but
I just hope she gets home safe. I hope
that's the best you can do.
Nothing happens to her. I really don't want her to get like any time for this because this is insane. Like
that's what I'm saying. I don't think she's gonna get time, partly because if she plays for a professional team there, granted, there's nothing like the U.S., so I don't know how these relationships work. But if she plays for a professional team, I would like to assume there's an owner involved, and the owner, you know, could do something.
I would like to assume that, but I don't know. She's not getting years. I would just hope not, because I've heard stories about other Americans that have been imprisoned in Russia, and they've actually served time.
And a part of me is hoping. The reason why a part of me is hoping it doesn't become a big deal. Yes, we want her to come home, but part of me, I'm hoping it doesn't become a big deal because, let's say the U.S. for some reason does care about her release, right? Now it becomes Putin's fucking out of his mind. Now he's gonna actually do shit to prove he's serious. You know what I'm saying? Now he's gonna actually send her.
We don't need it to get out of control.
You know what I'm saying? Like I kind of wish it stays low key like this, so Russia realizes like, oh, they don't give a fuck, right? And just hopefully best case scenario, just release her because nobody cares.
I'm hoping that. Yes, I want it to be low key. I'm hoping also that they don't, because you remember how ASAP was held in prison? Was it in Sweden?
Yeah,
where was it? Sweden. And how he wasn't getting meals. He was like in a very poor like cell with feces, rats, all these like.
You believe that?
I believe whatever.
The reason I said that is I've seen pictures of Sweden prisons, and
it's not like that.
It's just as nice. Like if I have to go to prison, that's the prison I'm going to. Bro.
I've never traveled to Sweden, so I don't know. You are my personal reference, but like, I'm not gonna discredit someone's experience either because I wasn't there. But it took them a while to get ASAP out, you know. And I don't think Biden has Brittany anywhere near his radar.
She's not. Actually, just look up pictures of just pull up hit the and Swedish prisons. I was gonna say Sweden prisons. Swedish prisons.
I was like, what are you trying to say? 1 second.
I just want to make sure I'm not full of shit.
That's a prison.
Bro, I'm telling you.
What kind of rats was he in there with? He had pets or something?
I don't know, but that's what he was saying.
That nigga is in a dorm, bro.
He was saying it was bad.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I have in my mind. I think Swedish prison. I mean, I'm not. You're right.
I don't want to discredit it. I wasn't there.
I'm just saying. I have questions.
I'm worried about her. I want her to get home safe to her family. It sucks being a woman overseas. It sucks being a black woman overseas. It sucks being a black gay woman overseas. There's just a lot on her right now, and I can tell like that's not something you want to do. I'm not gonna travel to Russia during a war, anyways.
You think the prison got a basketball team?
Huh?
I'm not.
She's probably fucking.
Who has a basketball team? You think the prison got? You're a fucked up human being.
She probably whooping their ass.
She got like 1,000
fucked up human being. Free Britney is all I gotta say.
She gonna whoop the ass so bad, be like, no, we're not releasing your ass.
I hate it every
time. I want you on my
every time I try to bring some good content to this, you fuck it up.
It's a thought that popped in my head.
That's a good thought.
I was thinking Long Shots. You know the football movie when they went?
Oh hell yeah! With Adam Sandler, Chris Rock.
Longest Yard, not Long Shots.
Longest Yard. Yeah.
Dude, I was actually looking up some of her stats. She actually got some good stats.
Brittany's really good.
Yeah, she had
really good.
like 2,000 points, 500 blocks, and I think she's like the first person in the WNBA to do that or some shit like that.
That's cute.
Fuck you. All right.
You don't take the WNBA seriously,
I
do
don't.
you?
I'm sorry.
Wow.
It's not even a gender
I mean,
thing.
I'm not gonna hold you. I don't.
It's not a good product. I'm sorry. It's not. It's not even like a women can't. Like, I'm not saying that. It's just not a good product.
For me, it has nothing to do with that. I don't even watch college basketball.
I just don't like college basketball. But
my thing is, there's more hype around the men than the women, but
justifiably.
But the women play just as good ball, I think, as the men. It's not as entertaining. They're not dunking, doing all these tricks and stuff like that. But the basics, the stuff that they can't, like the fundamentals, they're there. They're good athletes, and I would love to see the WNBA be supported more. These women don't get paid half as much. Even just any women's league does not get paid as much as the males, and it sucks because
you know what
this
their
is
pay is based off, right?
What?
You know what the WNBA pay is based off?
What of?
The money they make.
What is it based on?
The money they make.
That's it?
It's a percentage of their revenue. They don't make money because people don't support it. That's just it. The WNBA is actually a loss for the NBA because the NBA is the one that finances it. So I agree they should get paid what they deserve, but when people come with this narrative like, oh, like it doesn't piss me off, but what annoys me is when they compare like LeBron to like a great. They're not even close. Right. LeBron makes more money than the league entirely. Like, how's that fair?
I understand that.
That's all I'm saying.
But going backtrack, I loved when Kobe was alive because he used to at least try to bring more attention to the WNBA. He even brought like other players like Chris Paul. Like he would bring people with them.
Sense,
I agree, but that is not. And I'm not saying he shouldn't have, but that is not Kobe's job.
It's not Kobe's job.
The WNBA, like it or not, is gonna start with women. That's it. Yeah. Because as a male who compare myself, not saying I'm some fucking big shot, but as a male, I compare myself to male athletes, being the NBA, football, whatever. So when I watch them, I have dreams like, oh, I want to be that. It starts with women looking at WNBA athletes and be like, I want to be that. That's what I want to do. And, supporting that. Not
it's coming. It's coming, but it still takes a while. And right. I think a lot of it is more backing towards the men than the women. I would hope the male players would come with the women players and be like, okay, we support you.
I feel like most of them do.
They do. But like, if that would just keep going and with time, maybe, because it sucks that you make most of your money overseas. Like, that sucks. I
mean, I respect it. They're doing what you got to do.
Like, I mean, most of these players play overseas. Like, they finish their WNBA like season and then they go right over. They don't have a break. They just go play overseas. So
yeah.
Okay, next topic. Pete Davidson trolls
my
Kanye
nigga
West.
Big Dick Pete.
I
fucking love Pete Davidson, bro.
No, we're not calling him Ski. We
to
respect him over here.
Ski to the wall.
To the wall.
The sweat drip down my paw.
Come on.
Oh, Kim Kardashian crawl. Oh, skeet.
Nigga.
Motherfucker.
No.
Shut up, Pete, bro.
I used to love the Whisper song by them. Ooh.
When you see my
you will never get enough.
Pete, I love that song. Ying and Pete, nigga.
Ying and Pete. I love that.
That's the title of the episode. Ying and Pete.
Can I be that?
That's the title. Ying and Pete.
Yeah, Pete and Kanye were having back and forth communications via text. And he was like, the best part of the text was like, where you at right now? Pull up in the bed with your wife.
Yo, he really said that too.
Bro,
nigga sent the pic.
If you don't got a big dick, you can't send text like that. You physically can't. You know why? Because that energy ain't in you, bro.
Pete had me crying. I loved it.
I loved it because he finally fired back.
Yes.
Because I'm all for, just take the high road. Fuck all that shit. You see the meme going on TikTok? Like today is not the day. Like, they go low, take it to the floor with that shit. I'm all for that shit, bro. So when he did that, I was all for it. But you know the funny part is, he probably wasn't in the bed with Kim.
He probably wasn't. No, he probably wasn't.
But people feel I'm saying this nigga Pete is a comedian.
He's funny as fuck.
This is light work. If he really wanted to roast Kanye,
that's light.
That's the thing that he was saying. He was just like, I literally stopped a lot of people from making fun of you. At SNL, they don't make jokes about Kanye no more because he stopped that.
That's a good point.
He stopped a lot of his comedian friends from making jokes about him. He's like, because I love Kim and I don't want to hurt her by doing this.
I don't think.
And I was just like, I respect the fuck out of that because there is so much material there.
Come on, man.
There's so
Kanye's
much
making it too
material
easy.
there.
And then what annoys me on the flip side is Kanye now playing the victim.
Yes.
Like he didn't release a whole music video, burn this man alive.
Yes, decapitating him.
Like it's just
And
another reason Kanye is Kanye. That's just whatever.
I hate it because they were like, oh, Pete shouldn't have said that, and his voice. And I hate the fact that Kanye's voice was like, yeah, Kanye said don't touch Pete, but Pete can't be around me. Like, yeah, I should just not be around Pete.
And then Soulja Boy comes
Soulja
out.
Boy's a dick rider. He's just a dick rider because he hated Kanye and then now he loves Kanye. I just need Soulja
Boy
to
just wanted to hear
support.
his voice be heard.
I was the first rapper to defend Kanye against Pete Davidson.
Facts.
I'm very happy Pete stood up for himself. I'm very happy Kim and him are now doing more things publicly too on Instagram.
The real
and stuff
question in all this to me is,
Mm-hmm.
do you think not just Kim, but do you think the Kardashian family is just using this whole? They do have a show coming.
Oh yeah.
They have a show coming
do you
out.
think Kim really she's having fun with Pete. That's not the question. But you think she really cares about Pete? Like it's
Probably.
I think
perfect
so.
scenario. Both sinking, and you can only save one person, Kanye or Pete. Who do you think she's saving? Father or child or Pete?
Father of child, but she would make an effort to try and save Pete.
No, you can only save one.
I
There's
know.
no effort.
She's gonna save.
Whoever you take, the other person dies.
She's probably saving Kanye.
She's gonna save Kanye. That's
That's
the
what I'm
father of
saying,
her
though.
child.
So my thing is with Pete is, does he know this?
I think he does. I literally,
They're not on the boat drowning, so
you know,
You're right. Nigga dry as fuck.
I think Pete knows that he's here for a fun time with Kim, and they're having fun. Granted,
He's getting tattoos.
he did get tattooed. I was about to say,
and a brand.
he did get that, but that's just Pete. He does that for every one of his girlfriends.
Nah, fuck that shit.
That's just Pete.
The brand is different.
If that's the case, I'm never dating, nigga. Fuck that shit.
But my thing is, I also don't know what's going on in behind closed doors. And Kim has always been a private person, but she's talking about it now. Like, if it's just somebody I'm like fucking, I'm not posting him. I'm not talking about it. Kind of certain things. But with her relationship, she's been more private about it. And her kids, she's been very private about certain things. Like, she'll put them on TikTok and stuff like that, but she doesn't really give you the into her life like that. Right. So I do think that they might be a little bit serious. I'm not gonna say they're gonna get married. I don't see this being more than a 2-year relationship.
Agreed.
But I do think that they care for each other.
I don't think they even in a relationship. I think they're just fucking, bro.
I don't know what it is. I'm not Kim. I'm not Pete.
It.
But as long as they're both happy, they're not hurting nobody.
The only person I honestly even care about, which is concerned for, is Pete. Because Pete generally, I'm not dismissing Kanye, whatever Kanye has, but Pete generally has mental
health issues. Yes.
Health, like he's talked about this openly.
Yes.
So I don't want it to be a thing where he's really invested in this Kim thing.
She breaks his heart.
And then she's like, all right, I'm done with the promo.
I would hope not.
And then he just goes off the fucking, you know.
I feel like that's what happened with Ariana Grande, and I would hope not. But I don't. Yeah, he dated Ariana Grande, and then
but he went on. He lost his mind.
He was talking very suicidal at some points, and they had to put him into like
because of
Ariana.
Just a lot of things happened, and Ariana was probably like the tipping point. The way that she broke up, because they were engaged, and then she just dead ass broke up with him.
I hope he doesn't propose to.
I don't think he's gonna propose.
I can see it though.
I don't think he's gonna propose. I do think he is a little bit more invested in Kim, maybe than Kim is.
Freddie.
He says that's
my
his
man
girlfriend.
is getting tattoos.
I know that.
Proposal's coming. I'm sorry.
I know that, but I'm hopeful that Pete.
Kim should have never gave this nigga no pum pum.
Leave it alone. I'm hoping.
She don't know what she doing.
I'm hoping that it's a mutual thing, and if they do break up, they still remain as because like at least remain as friends.
Nah.
No.
Not no Kim Kardashian. Please,
right,
bro.
So I got
ain't no remain as friends after that shit.
I got a question for you.
What friends you got after?
Do you think Kanye is really feeling some type of way?
Yes.
Because his new shorty, Chaney Jones?
Oh my god. Her ass is not cute.
It's real.
It's not real.
I don't know how she looked.
She said she had it done.
She got a BBL?
Yes.
Can you pull her up?
It's not real. I hate you. Really be falling for anything, my dude.
People call her the Payless Kim Kardashian.
Side note: I was at work last night, overnight.
What's her last name?
And this lady walked in.
What, Jones?
Just type in Kanye's girlfriend.
This lady walked in with like the bakery. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Just
cake.
all types of cakes.
Torta.
You know what I'm saying? That.
This is her.
And I wasn't attracted.
Bro, if there's such thing as too much ass.
This is her.
Oh, she's pretty.
She's pretty. Her ass is fake. I'm just gonna put it out there. She already confirmed
Why
it.
you always be hating on
Because
me?
he always falls for that shit and always calls it real. Like, no, call it what it is. Fake. But you like that shit.
It's really fake.
You got some hater in your tone.
I'm not a hater. I just don't like that shit.
We'll talk off camera.
We'll talk off camera, whatever.
Why you hating on the clappers, yo?
I'm not hating on nothing. You can do whatever you like, but don't call it real. Just be. She already called it fake, whatever.
It feel real, it real.
Whatever. Whoever likes it, likes it. My thing is, she's a beautiful girl. She knows her place. She doesn't talk about Kim and Kanye's issues. She she's living her life. I think Kanye's having fun with her like every other person that he's brought in within the last 3 months in his life.
She's young.
She's very young.
How old is she?
She's like 24, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, she's getting her 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
But I think Kanye is going to be forever pressed over Kim because someone else is fucking his wife.
And
That's literally what it is.
Else.
It doesn't matter to him. He can be fucking 10 other bitches. Kim is getting fucked by Pete. That's the only thing that is in his head. And I think that's very toxic too because you are doing whatever you want, but you're going to get really upset because Kim is with somebody else. But you have been with 3 different women within the past 3 months.
I think he's doing that to get over Kim.
Who gives
Kim is doing it out of spite.
No, Kim is doing that because she's over him. I don't think there's spite. Kim is just living her life now.
That's what I'm trying to say. I think Kim and Kanye is doing this shit for promotional reasons. She got a show coming. Kanye got an album dropping. And yeah, you might be right. They're trying to get at each other. But the main thing is they got some shit to sell. And this girl, which it looked like she's going to be fine. So she's with it. Mm-hmm. Which goes back to what I'm saying. Is I don't think Pete knows this shit, bro. That's all I'm saying. I'm telling you, I could be calling it 2 months from now. We're going to be on TMZ like Pete Davidson fucking swings at paparazzi. Like some crazy shit. Because Kim, ain't giving them no more. And then he going to be Kanye now with the next boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like burying niggas alive on YouTube and shit. Like,
I hope there's just a mutual understanding between Kim and Pete. I would hope so. It don't look like it because it doesn't get tattoos. But like I said, that's Pete's personality. I'm not putting that on Kim. Who you do whatever you want to do.
Still big dick Pete, bro. Still my nigga.
Big dick Pete.
Big dick Pete.
And then Tom Brady.
The GOAT!
Welcome back.
My nigga Brady spent 2 months and said, fuck them kids. If fuck them kids was a person, Tom Brady.
That nigga went home, he was like, I don't like this.
I'm too great for this shit. I'm too
I
great
knew
to
he
do
was
laundry.
going to do that, to be quite honest.
My nigga said, I'm the GOAT. I don't do laundry.
I knew he was going to do that. But welcome back, Brady. Would love to see another season of you.
My nigga Tom said, these past 2 months made me realize.
Y'all think he's going to get a ring?
My nigga said, I don't belong in the stands.
Y'all think he's going to get a ring?
Nah, I don't think so.
Not this year, next year.
I don't think he's going to get anything.
You bugging.
Out of retirement, I don't think so.
See, the thing you need to understand
is he was gone for 40 days. He wasn't really retired. Come on.
It's not ability with Tom. It's the cast around. I'll be the first to acknowledge he needs a good cast. He's still good enough to be a decent quarterback, but he needs a good supporting cast.
Yeah.
He's not Tom like 03 Tom, but fucking he could pick the mailman and a guy from a supermarket and go in the Super Bowl. Yeah. But that's why he's gonna be fine also because he's Tom fucking Brady. Right.
Okay.
Who not gonna play with Tom Brady? This nigga got 7 rings. I'm pulling up. You know what I'm saying?
Gronk gonna come out of retirement again too.
Who?
Gronk.
He didn't retire technically. So he's definitely he didn't. He just didn't resign. He's gonna resign now though. Definitely.
I hope so.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah.
Who's the nigga that he threw his last touchdown on?
Oh, Taylor Ramsey.
This nigga, he responded.
Like,
he was
God.
like, "Yeah, go throw your last touchdown on somebody else."
You know the fucked up part? You just remind me. The guy to the last
yes!
touchdown ball.
$500,000. That shit got devalued immediately, bro.
This nigga spent $500,000 on that football for this nigga to come back into. Bro, I would sue him. I would legit sue Tom Brady. Like you're out of your fucking mind, bro. $500,000,
bro. Immediately dropped,
bro. That's just worse than crypto.
The nigga said overnight.
My nigga got the illest crypto fucking. Oh my god,
shit! That shit's probably worth like $200 though.
Next one, MIT computer.
I hope that wasn't his life savings.
MIT computer program predicts 1970 that civilization will end by 2040. I mean, I'm gonna be
You
dead.
believe this shit?
I kind of do.
You said you're gonna be dead.
I hope.
2040? That's 20 years from now.
Y'all know what my life is
18
gonna
years.
be like.
Bro, she been talking all types of negative all day.
Hey, man.
Like, chill out, yo.
Hey, man.
Just kidding. I hope not. I don't think it will. But we have been fucking up our world.
We've been fucking up our world.
It's been bad now. Like, it's really bad.
It's always been bad. It's just
But we're not. The thing is, like,
it was bad during polio. It was bad during World War One.
Oh my God.
During World War Two.
I mean,
like,
in this
everything's
case,
the end of the Y2K was the end of the world. Like,
if you really, go ahead.
I just think that because we don't. There are 3 people, 4 people in the world. The people are like, oh shit, the world's gonna end, and just stay there.
me? I do shit.
The people that say, oh shit, the world's gonna end, and actually try to go green. The people that say, oh shit, the world's gonna go.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. The people that say, oh shit, the world's gonna end, they do half green, half bad. And then just the ones that just, they don't even know what they're doing at this point. Like, it's just, they don't care. They don't realize the information, like all that. Because of these people, we're never gonna get anywhere. It's like one does good for the environment or the world, and then you have 2 or 3 other groups doing bad. Like, you know, it's not really helping.
What's really gonna change?
The ozone
We
layer.
have factories. They're not gonna shut down the factories. You can go as green as you want to. Put solar panels on every single house. They're not gonna stop driving these cars. They're not gonna shut down these factories. Niggas ain't gonna stop smoking blunts.
Have you ever heard of I think it was, I don't remember where I heard it from, but it was just like the earth or whatever is gonna go back to its if
If
normal.
humans die?
Well, not if humans die, but eventually the earth itself is gonna bring itself back to equilibrium. It's like a thing that they say. So like how with the dinosaurs and they became extinct, and then the world became better again.
It's a cycle.
It's a cycle.
It's just it's a cycle that it's just us as humans haven't experienced.
Yes,
Obviously,
but it's
the Earth has been
coming.
here way longer than humans have, right? So it's that theory is basically saying we haven't experienced extinction level. I mean, there has been human civilization that has experienced extinction levels. Can't remember what it is, but there is. Can you pull up Google real quick? There's something that happened that approximately left the human population to like 7,000 people.
I remember that. But I can't remember the place though.
What would we Google to get that? Human population left at
human population extension. I think
lower to 7,000. Let's see what it says. But something happened with meteor. Something happened where the human population, and it was fairly recent in terms of like human existence. And I'm like,
is it like it actually
not
happened?
like fucking 400 years ago, like thousands of years ago. But
wow.
it's fairly recent in terms of like the Earth's.
How big of a meteor had to hit?
I'm
this
assuming it was a meteor. I could be wrong.
I can't find it.
Just put.
You sure it wasn't the flood?
It was a thing that happened.
Almost vanished. Top thing.
Top one.
Oh,
7,000
That's not
BC.
it. Yeah, that's not it.
I might be wrong.
But
my point is, it's based on that. Is just we're gonna, maybe not us directly, but
it's gonna affect somebody. Yeah,
we're gonna experience something bad's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna happen.
With that,
does it mean we'll all disappear? I don't think so.
With that mindset, then, do we still want to have children? Then, because we're basically putting them in bad situations.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, it's not.
It
won't even be your kids.
Yeah,
kids.
it'll
you know
be
like
future generation.
So 2040 is not.
Or assuming
it's not 2040.
Thank you.
Because they said they said the world was gonna end in 2020.
But I don't think that said the world. Civilization is gonna.
So humans are just
not the world. Civilization, like civilness, like. People having common courtesy.
Niggas is gonna start wilding.
Like shit about to get real.
Oh yeah, probably.
You know what I'm saying? We're still gonna be here. We ain't gonna fuck rules. You know what I'm saying?
They don't know how to act now. What are you talking about?
But I think that's what the computer is predicting. It's not necessarily our demise. Technically it is our demise if you want to call it that.
You'd be a good lawyer, bro.
Huh?
You'd be a good lawyer.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you're basically finding the fine prints, and you're like, it didn't say this. It said this. Essentially.
It's one word. I appreciate that.
I got you, bro.
Take that.
You'd be good at something.
But yeah. 18 years from now? I'm kind of excited.
I don't think much is gonna change.
I just want to see what if it is something. I just want to see what, because when it comes to shit like this, I already accepted in immediate cases of like danger. For example, like let's say fucking nuclear war starts tomorrow. I'm not doing it. Like, I'm accepting it. I'm good. Like,
I'm gonna smoke a blunt.
I live a good life. I'm not digging underground. I'm not surviving. Fuck that shit, bro.
That's gonna be
if your
painful.
last day is tomorrow, what is something you gonna do?
Having sex. Fuck this celibacy shit.
That's one thing I
He's so annoying.
Why don't you believe me, bro?
I'm not playing into this bullshit.
What about you?
So what is it that you're
gonna be like, yo, you want to have sex with me?
Tomorrow's your last day on Earth.
I mean, I agree with him. I'm gonna do the same thing. But I just don't.
Like, you wouldn't try to have sex with somebody. Be honest.
I'm gonna find the baddest bitch in the world.
Honestly, it wouldn't even have to be the baddest.
Fucking anything.
I just need somebody to give me consent, because I still need consent. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking anything.
Not anything. Woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? As long as there's consent.
If I had a hit list, whoever's number one on my hit list, yeah, probably.
Word. Do you have a hit list?
Here.
Yeah. She didn't answer the question.
That's besides the point.
I'm about to read your diary later.
Dear diary.
Michael B. Jordan's on that hit list.
Okay, realistic hit list.
I don't have a realistic one. I have a celebrity hit list.
They tell me I look like Michael B. Jordan.
Which one?
They call me Michael C. Jordan.
Damn sure the one on TV. I'll tell you that shit.
Let me get the water in.
You almost choked, bro. Look at you.
I can't. Whoever told you that lied.
Is this after, like, 5 shots?
With the lights off.
Is it Fruitville Nation or before that? Which part?
It was just this pretty blind
When he was
lady.
on General, what was it? General
She touched his
Hospital?
face like, Michael?
Yeah, baby.
I can't. Yeah, no.
Wakanda forever.
I was thinking about watching that movie recently, actually.
Black Panther.
Yeah, but it made me sad again.
Yeah, you know that nigga died on my birthday.
Yes, I remember I texted you.
Oh my god, I was in the middle of a party with like 8 girls. It was me and 2 of my homies, and then they was like, "Oh my god, he died."
Do y'all remember when celebrities? Everybody's like, for example, it was like, "Oh, you remember what you were doing when Michael died?" I don't remember that.
Wasn't it 2000?
I don't know.
Exactly. I feel like everybody remembers, but I'm like,
oh, I don't remember any of them. The only reason I remember this is because it's on my birthday. I have no idea.
I remember because I was in camp with Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson.
Shit.
My bad, Michael
really
Jordan.
got a hit list, nigga. Damn.
My bad, Michael Jordan. Michael Jackson. I remember it was in the summer when I found out that he passed away.
The only thing I remember from that whole thing is, I think it was a school in China did a fucking amazing tribute dance, like a choreography thing. Shit was amazing. That's all I remember.
But yeah, I don't remember when celebrity dies at all. I gotta be reminded about it, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah. All right. So is that it for top 5?
Top five. Yeah.
All right. Let's get into our shit. What was our score? What did I call it again? Oh, plus or minus. We're currently at -1.
I'm gonna give it a minus.
Yeah,
Minus.
I agree.
Yeah, it was a minus.
Yeah. So -2, guys.
Goddamn. What kind of world do we look at it?
Killing the game.
That computer might be right, bro.
Yeah.
You fucking right. See, I told you.
And my team never get it wrong.
All right, we're gonna take a break. We'll be right
Thank
back.
goodness.
All right, from TikTok dances to walking on crates to even vandalizing Subway sandwiches, we're doing too much. Doing too much for social media. I mean, some people want to be so viral, they're more viral than COVID. That was a bad joke.
You had fun with that.
That was a bad joke. But my point is it their fault for wanting attention, or is it our fault for giving them this attention? This is our opening up to you guys.
Is it their fault or our fault?
Yes. So social media, are people just doing too much? And I mean, I think we can all agree.
People are doing too much.
Okay, cool. Now the question is deeper than that: is whose fault is it? Seeking attention or rewarding?
I think rewarding.
Okay.
Just because, like, we reward the stupidest shit and we give them, like, their 15 minutes of fame or whatever. And then the next person after them, we're like, well, damn, now I gotta go bigger or go home. The same with, like, all these, like, TikTok trends. Like, all these, like, it started off with, okay, I'm gonna do this to irritate my teacher, and now I'm like literally punching my teacher in the face to get viral.
It always scales up.
Yeah, it just keeps going more and more so you can get more attention. And if honestly we didn't pay attention to it, they wouldn't have nowhere to go. But because we like to look at this shit in our pastime, and all these like little posts are also just like making it glorified too. They know that they're always gonna have a place to act stupid.
But it's also on top of that, people are being compensated for it.
That too.
So isn't necessarily the fact that they like being watched, or the fact that they know that if they get watched enough, they could get paid for it?
It's the views, yeah.
Yeah, but why are they being compensated?
Because they know people are gonna watch.
Because we're watching it, and they're pretty much being paid to hold our attention.
Right. Exactly.
So so you can give us ads and all that technical shit. But I'm like, what if? I personally feel like social media should have like a time. Like from 9 to 5 or like 10
Clock
to 6.
Out,
Like
they do that.
It sounds like communist.
They do that in China, don't they?
I think so.
Yeah.
But I think in China though they control what's on your social media.
They do censorship.
Yeah, because I think in China, it's not just like TikTok, for example. It's not the same. It's not the dancing and all the shit you see on TikTok. Here in China, it's more like they actually want to educate their fucking people. So it's like science experiments. And it's shit like that to like motivate people to get into sciences, get into business,
and
stay in school.
anything against the community or the country
right. And then on top of that,
good.
And that sounds good, but on top of that, they're blocking any fucking propaganda that might be against them, or you know what I'm saying, any Western, influence. So, but I feel like we can take from China the part where we
can take from China.
It's not. They're not always commie.
I mean, there's some China commie shit. Don't get me wrong. Y'all made me do it. But I feel like we can take from China the part where there's a limit on social exposure. Like, I don't know what the time frame would be. Maybe like, from 5 in the evening to night, whatever. But I feel like, bro, we, as a, not even a country, as a world, we gotta get off this shit.
I think it wouldn't work just because our social media has become kind of like twofold now. It's where you also get your news from, like with all these like different like rooms and like other like
even
TMZ shade rooms.
Even though half of them aren't valid.
TMZ is usually a lot more valid, and most of them get their facts from TMZ. Like they're always quoting from
like celebrity
TMZ.
news or just news in general.
Just news in general.
I'm not taking my news from TMZ.
They actually do. Well, they give you
they
more.
do a pretty good job.
They do give you a pretty good job of like at least deaths, accidents, and shit like that. But because it's like twofold. There's the media part where you get like exposure and entertainment, and then there's the news part where you get like information about what's happening around you. The news part can never shut down because something's always happening worldwide. Like, And
I agree, but like at what if the news doesn't shut down, at what point does that news just become opinion? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, something's always happening, but like you gotta take a break. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, to play the opposite side of what you said, all news is opinion.
Not really.
All news
should like, be news. News should be a factual thing.
It should.
Now, if a show or a podcast go on and say, "Hey, this is my opinion. This is what I think." For example, this is what I think about Ukraine versus Russia. Not this is what happened in Ukraine during the war. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference. Now, if a show clearly just thinks that, like, "Hey, this is my opinion. This is what I think it's happening, or why it's happening, why Putin's doing this," versus them saying like, "Oh, 1,000 people died," or it's like. There's a difference. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's compare Fox News to CNN News. I don't watch the news.
Right. But there's clearly two different viewpoints of the same story.
Because
so
they're
even
two
though
political
there's
parties,
facts,
I think, right?
Even though there's facts, it's still opinion based because they never tell the full story of what's going on. So isn't it still opinion based?
Yeah. I mean,
or is it perception?
Yeah, the news is very opinion based, and it's also, I think different political groups have different channels. Like Fox is definitely like Republican, right?
Yeah.
And then I think CNN might be...
Or they lean towards Republican.
Well, they lean towards Republican. And I think CNN might be Democrat, but I'm not... Don't quote me on that one.
Right.
But they all have their different political standpoints. So, like, if more things are happening Republican-wise, they're going to put more Republican news out.
Right.
As opposed to them putting stuff about, like, the Democratic Party and Democratic news. So, that's where it becomes opinionated because it's whatever they feel.
Yeah, and then, I mean, just to bring it back a little bit is... The part where you said about the news is on social media, I don't think that's healthy.
It's not, but that's why it's not going to get shut down.
Because one, news should not be a short form. It should not be consumed in the short term. News should be, the very least, factual. And if it's factual and truly factual, it's not going to take 15 seconds to tell you facts.
Yeah. Absolutely not.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's, I personally, like, there's a YouTube show called The Blaze, and they're independent journalists. One leans Republican, one leans Democrat, but like in my opinion, they tell the truth. Like, they don't have a corporate backing. They have sponsors, but they're not like, beholden to their sponsors. Like they prioritize telling the truth. That's where I get my news from. I said it before on the podcast. If I want truly like non-biased opinions on America, I watch the BBC, British news. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to watch from a different fucking country.
Got it.
But my point is, anything I see on social media, it could be Fox, CNN. If it's 15 seconds, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, I'm not even watching this shit. I don't care if it's true or not. Because even if it's true, something's definitely left out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that 20 seconds you watch could be right after they say, this is my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, they say, this is my opinion, and then they start the clip, and now you think
so
it's
they
kind of
make it biased in the beginning before they even give you what the facts look like.
And it all ties back into what I'm saying is we're doing too much with social media, because I feel like everything is geared towards social media, from getting attention to, like Freddie said, the news, to just even our daily lives, bro. Like, literally, research shows that accidents, like all 3/5 of all the accidents that happen now, because people are so distracted on their phone. It's like
wild.
That's crazy. 3/5.
Jesus.
Like 3/5 fractions.
I can see that.
It makes sense.
I can see that. People will literally get a ping on Instagram and like
truly accidents where you run into the back of somebody's car, or like, you know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. Yesterday I was driving to the gym on the highway. I'm like, it's Saturday morning. Nobody should be on the road at this time.
Right.
There was backed up because there was an accident. Literally beside me was a lady driving her Volvo with her phone. Bro,
you know the scary part? I've seen truck drivers.
Yeah.
Truck drivers.
Come on, man.
Fucking truck drivers. Literally, guy, the wheels are huge. Yeah. Literally, one wheel on top.
Come on, man.
In the middle lane, bro. On the mass pike. Like,
at high speeds.
At least 75, bro.
Come on, man.
Like, bugging. But,
it's really bad.
Yeah. But all right, so
what's the solution?
Well, before you even get to that, if that's the case, what would you prefer to be seen on social media? Like, what is
this is where I go
balance?
Back to my China commie shit. Put a time limit on it.
But it is. All right, that's a time limit.
And okay. I also agree. I'm not saying ban stuff, but I also agree with enforcing is a strong word, but I guess prioritizing educational shit, not propaganda, not news, but educational shit. Like, I don't know, like China, science experiments, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
do you
incentivize shit like that?
Do you think that people would continuously still use social media though, if that's all that they see on there? That's where the
beauty of it is. If that's what they do, and I say, you know what, fuck that, I'm not going on social media. Win-win. You're not on social media. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I see it. It's like, you take the medicine or you don't. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga said you want a vaccine from social media.
Now, the difference in China is maybe you have to be on it. Or, like I said, China blocks certain things. Like, I'm not saying block certain things. You can still do your dumb shit on TikTok and Instagram. But for every dumb shit, I need them to promote
educational something.
Whatever video. Just a actual legit video. I don't want to say educational, but
niggas like Boozy wouldn't survive on Chinese TikTok.
Oh, Boozy's so bad.
First of all, he's black.
Did you see his most recent Instagram?
Yeah.
Bruh. This was microscoping pussy on live. All right, too much. But yeah.
I really think it's just this man's not right in the head. I don't.
But that's my point. It's like people like that. I'm not saying they should not be on social media. Again, don't ban them. But right after that Boozy video, I would like an actual educational video on vaginas or sex or whatever the fuck
that
you're
would
talking
be actually
about.
really good.
That would be cool.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for every scroll right after, actually, based on blah 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 blah. Now again, don't make it be CNN telling me. You know what I'm saying? Like make it an actual video,
like a gynecologist or some
there
shit.
are actual people that have like women health thing. I follow a few of them.
No, they're there, but I'm just saying, and let's be real, these companies, they control the algorithms, right? Yeah. There's a reason why you click on one big booty model and now your whole fucking feed is big booty models. You know what I'm saying?
I hate that.
First of all, it's the hardest shit to correct.
Fucking annoying.
I literally have to, every time I see it, I have to go on not interested, just to like normalize my shit, bro. Side note. But it's
your explore page must be crazy,
especially now, bro. You boys going through it. You boys going through it.
Please have Sanjay.
I guess somebody gotta throw my lotion in the car, bro.
Oh my god.
That's why you been asking. Ding 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 ding.
Wow. Wow.
Yo. Sometimes you gotta connect the dots, bro. Literally.
Help Sanjay out, please.
Oh my god.
I will have sex one day, guys.
I would hope so.
Anyway, before we fucking completely went left, what was I talking about? Oh, algorithms. So these companies, they control these algorithms, right? Mm-hmm. So I feel like it's definitely possible for every, like I said, for every stupid, quote unquote, stupid post we see, literally right after that, is something suggested that's factual. Yeah. Based on that topic. Because you know how, like, I think it's on Instagram or whatever it is, like, you say something about COVID, they will block your video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't block the video. Just make the next video
education.
That's all.
Well, that's more of them trying to censor shit.
Right. Which, I don't fuck with that.
Which locate we probably need, to be completely honest.
I will never be, just the fact that I'm on this podcast, I will never be for censorship. Because even on the podcast, we can make a Instagram reel and we say some dumb shit on it, but I would like that after our reel is something that corrects us. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's all. But yeah.
All right, but you had to ask the question before this. You was asking like what the solution would be.
I mean, that was my solution. I just kind of gave it away, but
fair enough.
Yeah. What do you guys
don't think there will be a solution. I don't think they're gonna like cut off time. Like we live off.
Yeah, that's kind of not realistic.
Yeah, we live off of forever having like a moving like environment. Like the U.S. doesn't even give people enough time for paternity and maternity leave or like mental health sickness times. Like what do you think they're gonna shut off their main thing, which is social media?
Yeah, no, you're right. We can't even acknowledge global warming. So honestly, like it's definitely not at the top of the list. Definitely not at the top of the hit list. but it's something where, you know, we'll get there one day.
I don't think so. I really don't.
Inside jokes.
That was threat number one.
What do you think, bro? What's yours?
I mean, no, I agree. I don't think there's really a solution. And honestly, I don't think that we need a solution as much as I think we are infecting our future, like children or people.
Infecting or affecting?
No, infecting, because it's literally poisoning.
You're right.
Literally poisoning.
Niggas literally losing their fucking minds.
Oh my god!
Because of social media.
As much as it's happening, like there are people out here that's utilizing it for good.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, right. And so it can be beneficial. Just like anything, you always are gonna have your pros and your cons. Right? You can have guns for protection, or you can use it to go and murder somebody that was pissing you off. You see what I'm saying? Good and bad. There's always going to be pros and cons. And I think,
but you don't think there should be controls on that?
Oh, absolutely. But you see, what we have gun laws for that. If we had some, but the thing about it is, I don't know what kind of laws they would have to put in place that would be able to control
it would be
social
censorship.
media. If it is censorship, which we already had that discussion, that's probably never going to happen.
Exactly.
Well, not
unrealistic, right?
We too love our rights too much, which again, I'm all for it.
So I don't have a solution for social media. In my opinion, I like how it is right now. I just wish on people had a limitation or disciplinary act, like they had the discipline to control themselves when they're on social media.
At the very least, because I'm all about self-correction or like what can I do to solve at least my version of solving it. So on our end, instead of waiting for like Instagram or TikTok or whoever to implement policies or rules, it's just I would encourage people just don't do dumb shit.
Agreed.
like there's levels to it too. Like you can dance and shit, but like don't go around slapping grandmas.
Yo,
No.
there was
like,
a trend where
you slap the
children.
teacher.
So there
I
was
wish a
ones that
motherfucker would,
on, bro. As a teacher,
my
bro,
mom's a teacher. You slap my mom,
I start slapping back. Yo, do you remember when Grosso threw the applesauce at you?
We don't gotta talk about that.
I forgot about that.
Yo, why Freddie throw a motherfucking... Yo, you always been full clip Freddie, nigga.
I'm telling you, bro.
It was hiding
we
in
not?
there,
Can
bro.
we
What I
not?
say? Oh wait, you can't get rid of the streets.
What
bro.
was going... The math was in math
Can we
in
not?
math class.
Can we not?
I think I was
fuck it,
there.
fuck it, fuck
Can
it.
we not?
Bro, that was the funniest shit I've ever... Bro, this nigga turned red like the fucking
Oh
stand,
my god,
bro.
we
No,
still
he-
talk. Can we not?
Yeah, he was legit, man.
Bro.
Can we not?
That's my nigga, though,
Bro,
bro.
Grosso.
I want to go play golf with him. All right, but
Whoop
that's not
his
the part
ass.
of the topic. Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, that's my 2 cents on it. I don't know if you guys have anything else you want to add.
No, I got nothing.
Yeah, dude.
I'm
mean,
gonna take
overall,
Henry's glass after 2.
I-
That's gonna be talking too damn much for me.
My bad.
Snitch ass nigga.
I can't take your ass nowhere.
Yo, I thought it was a good fucking...
Nope, it wasn't a good segue. It was
Okay.
not at all.
Yeah, let's cut me off.
But I mean, just to wrap it up, yeah, I think. I mean, even if you look at fucking like Elon Musk, right? Right now he's challenging Putin to a fight. Like even rich people are doing dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and it's entertaining, but when you really scratch below the surface, it's like, is this really beneficial?
I mean, you know,
Like if the owner of 3 multi-billion-dollar companies, SpaceX, Tesla, and Neuralink, is on Twitter or wherever the fuck he is, challenging a literally dictator who has nuclear weapons at his fucking disposal. Like he don't need to answer to nobody. He can just press a button and then bitches go off, right? And you're on Twitter challenging this nigga to a fight. I think we could do without Twitter. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm fucking saying, bro. That's all I'm saying.
I'd watch that fight.
He at him.
You
Like he
think-
specifically at him.
I'd watch that
You
fight.
think Putin gonna pull up and fear?
He's not
Him
gonna
to
fight.
shoot him a fair one?
He's not gonna.
Hey, you fucking
Who's gonna
lying.
have his bodyguard pull up?
Where's that?
But then again,
I would watch it though.
But then again, you ain't telling me fucking wasn't Elon don't got some Iron Man shit going on.
Probably.
What? That nigga stand out fucking Transformers shit. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, if they fought, I'd watch it. That's all I'm saying.
Pay per view.
I think the world will watch it.
Now coming to the stage. He owns
Actually,
Tesla.
nah. The moment we try to watch it, nuclear bomb already coming
Right.
towards the U.S.
Putin's like, you thought?
Bye bye, bitches.
But just something to think about. And
Personal solution:
Mhm.
if you had too much, just delete social media for a little bit.
Yeah, take a break.
Yeah, people. I mean, we all do it. We take
Yeah.
mental breaks.
I take a lot of breaks from social media.
I delete Twitter a lot.
It's
I'm not Twitter,
Instagram.
It's Instagram for me. So
I
my
have-
problem with Instagram is I would like to keep just the podcast Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
By the time I sign in, it attaches everything else.
So you gotta log
I
in
can't help
both.
myself.
Yeah.
Once I see that fucking drop down in my Instagram, I'm gonna go check.
You didn't have to link the accounts though.
I can't unlink it.
Right? You just gotta log out of both of them.
No, once I
No.
log in
Oh,
though,
because
it
it's a
connects
business?
it back.
God.
I don't know why it fucking does that. I
'Cause
swear
you
to God,
linked
they
it
do
the
that shit on
first
purpose. I
time.
know.
Yeah.
I fucked up. I didn't read the fine print.
Niggas
Now I'm
just
gonna get my
don't be
mouth
reading
soaked in
these
somebody's
days.
ass. You seen that South Park episode when he didn't read the user agreement, the centipede thing? You ever see that
The
episode?
human centipede.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So you didn't read the user agreement? No, nobody reads the user agreement.
Read that shit.
All right. That's it. Any 2 cents before we get off the mic?
Nope.
I feel like I'm missing something.
I'm hungry.
You don't listen. We'll let you know how it tastes next week. On that note,
Michael C. Jordan. Checking out.
I'm not gonna ruin my celibacy. You guys have a great week. Until next week.
Peace.
Peace.